Hey friends, I just got back from my annual retreat that I do with some friends of mine. We're all in the creative business world. We have YouTube channels and blogs, and we've been doing this for 5 years now. And every year we go to a different state for whoever happens to be hosting that year. And I've got Kristen Hoffman here from the Kristen Hoffman YouTube channel. And then we have Andrea and her sister Jess came. They both do Pine and Prospect Home. Andrea is definitely the creative face that you're used to seeing. And then Cami Graham from Tidbits, you will have to check. I'll put links in the description for all these women, but you'll have to check out all of their beautiful work. So much inspiration and talent. And then Sarah Simons is from Grace in My Space, which you just saw her. She rented this darling little cabin for us on the lake, and we just got to spend time listening to each other and asking questions and being known. And it's just a really powerful, life-giving week for me. We got to tour her home that was built in the 70's, and I really wanted to walk you through it and break down some amazing things that I saw in there, because I feel like this is a really good topic. Of course, we have to redo homes from the 1900s and the 1800s, but it's now time to start redoing homes from the 70's as well. And my parents built a home in the 70's, and I look at it when I'm over there and I think what we could do to update different things. This porch used to have a railing and they removed that. They did so many things. This video is actually going to be a mix of my time there and 8 different points that I want you to think about to update a 1970s home, and then some befores and afters too. Sarah, where do you get your art? I'm noticing how beautiful all your art is.
Most of it's just like thrifting, flea markets, antique stores.
Yeah. Do you print stuff Etsy or more?
I've done
Cute.
some, but not a whole lot.
Okay, some more antique.
This is the piece you got on Facebook for free, or it was like $50.
$50.
Yeah.
$50. I love how she mixes. She's not afraid to
In my
mix
dad's garage for a
two
long time.
big colors in a room and really make things pop. That's so good.
This blue is really pretty. I know what it says.
Oh, look at this.
I really want to put blue somewhere in my home.
That's why I did
a
a lot.
It inspired me. What blue did you put in your kitchen?
Weathered Windmill by Magnolia.
So pretty.
I was so nervous.
So her doors, I keep getting amazed by how beautiful and how the quality of these doors. She said they're from the 70s house. They're original. Like, how fun is that? Her little office. I really love the way she works with the warmth of woods. I'm very inspired by this. If you want the perfect view of gallery wall upstairs, Sarah's done it. This is so gorgeous.
But you've done it here, like just blue ends of it, right? Yeah. It's just got to start and stop somewhere.
Amazing. It is. Oh, this is the same planner I have. Cami makes these. They all have the same planner. Oh, wow. What a great collection. She just goes to antique stores. So lots of gold and wood and black. And then basically sketches. I'm seeing black and white sketches. And she really is careful to stick to the same color palette, same art style, and it's really, really coming together. I totally want to do this up my staircase now. Yeah, everything's a sketch. Lots of cream and white and big mats, and then a few oval frames. It's a great formula. Okay, one of the best parts about going on a retreat like this is coming home with pages of inspiration, just random thoughts as in conversation that I keep adding to my list on my phone. I had 5 pages of ideas from this one trip. One of the things that my friends were telling me is that I need to try this French skincare brand. It's called Typology, and I've been really recently interested in the difference between American makeup habits and ideas and the French version of it. So they don't have skincare and then makeup as a second step. They combine them. So these tinted skincare products instantly make your skin look better because there's some color in there, but then they're working over time to heal and hydrate and brighten your skin as well. And the other thing you gotta love about European beauty standards is they're much stricter than we are here in America. There's over 1,300 ingredients that have been banned in Europe. So very minimalistic, very organic. I'm going to use the Tinted Trio today. So we're gonna start with a serum. I'm using the color Type 2. This serum is infused with aloe vera and vitamin C. And the French women usually just use their fingers to apply their skincare products, not brushes or beauty blenders. Okay, next up, I'm gonna use a concealer. This is a Type 2 color again. It's packed with caffeine to get rid of puffiness and niacinamide, which will get rid of darkness and redness. It's probably one of my most favorite ingredients ever to have in skincare products. So any place you want to kind of calm and color correct, I'm gonna put this on. And next up we have the lip oil. Now this is powder pink, and I'm actually not gonna put this on my lips. I'm gonna use this as a little bit of blush, so you can do that as well. Or you could wear it just as a light, sweet color on your lips. And then this is another lip oil that I picked up. This is called Black Cherry, and I was sort of nervous because it's so dark, but look at this. It does not go on too dark. I actually really like it. Typology has a diagnostic test that you can do on their website that is really, really helpful. And you can click on the link in the description below. If you spend $40 or more this week only, you're gonna get a free hydrating cleansing milk that's worth over $33 alone. So it's a good time to get started. Hey, I was just talking to Cami about Sarah. What we love about Sarah is that she takes on a lot of like traditionally masculine house projects, and she just gets the saws out and the drills, and she just fixes things, electrical, plumbing. And she's kind of, I feel like she stretches our group in that way. Like, I'll be at my house thinking, gosh, I should ask Colby to do something, but really the list is so overwhelming and long for him that it's becoming too much. And so I'll literally think to myself, okay, Sarah could do this. Except my friend Sarah, you know, Sarah Simon can do it, so this Sarah can do it. Oh, there's the back of her house. Now, Sarah is more modern, so I feel like this will speak to those of you that maybe don't love the traditional style like I do, and you're more interested in like transitional style. Sarah's really good at that. She's really good at handling more like construction projects. So if you feel like, gosh, my husband doesn't even know how to do this stuff, well, follow Sarah, because she will give you confidence to start trying different tools and just start opening walls and things. But what I also like about Sarah is she will incorporate antiques really strategically, and so yeah, we'll take a look at that.
Especially our climate's just so harsh in the winter, and I don't want to store it. Whatever room you're in.
Yes.
I love the trim color. That's Revere Pewter.
Yeah,
This is from Etsy. I love this piece.
Pewter.
She's really good at beautiful art, and then cozy little antiques and collectibles. Oh, she has a quilt here, bells.
Yeah, without ruining the rest of the content. So where
It's
did
a
you
good way to display your blankets in the living room.
collected those for like 10 years at flea markets. But I never pay anything expensive for them.
Never marry a man who treats his mother or sister unkindly or indifferently. Such treatment is a sure indication of a mean and wicked man. Never on any account marry a gambler, a profane person, or who in the least speaks lightly of God or religion. Such a man can never make a good husband.
Good.
Never. That narrows it down to about what?
What caught my eye is that it says a true friend, and I'm like, oh, and the book is like how to be a true friend, and the copyright is 1880, so it's just kind of
It's a beautiful book.
oh my goodness.
Stools. These are cute.
I'm actually getting new ones.
Oh, are you?
I do like them,
They're really different.
but I
That texture.
changed the base of them because they were a really not fun yellow.
Oh,
And
you
it's already,
painted
like,
them.
chipping and stuff,
It's a
so
faux
it's
paint to
like-
look like wood. Is
Yeah.
that what you did?
Yeah.
Technique? Okay.
Like,
And it didn't last.
A little different.
Okay. And you redid this whole kitchen.
This entire area right here was all their living room previously,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a tiny, tiny little kitchen. So
In a year and a half. What? Tell me the year again that this house was built.
74 or
70's. So yeah, people are starting to redo 70's house. Like my parents' house could use a makeover. Cabinet colors, so stunning. I love how she uses the warm wood. She's this warm wood just shows up all over. She uses plants, baskets. So inspiring. Look at these knives.
Oh, mine's like 12 years old. I've got like 10, 12-year-old like the mom. I'm like, great. I know it's crazy, but like
She's all gold, gray, and
I
wood.
think I bought my Norwex.
Okay, where did you get your little curtain?
Amazon. It's a tea towel.
Oh yeah.
It's just a set of 3 tea towels so I can swap it.
Smells really good in here. And your jars, these are cute with the little ribbed glass. I remember when you worked on this place.
Yeah.
Did it herself.
It was nice when our contractor who like did the rest of this came over and saw what I did, and he was like, "Can I hire you?" And I was like,
Beautiful.
But no, yeah, exactly. No, thank you.
Her little towel.
That's probably true. Yeah, I mean, there's always pros and cons to work with this contracting. Like, every now and then I'll find something. I'm sure.
I've been watching her redo this room. The color palette that she works with is so calming. Little windows. She does a really good job of little warm pockets throughout the house with color and texture. She's the vignette queen. So we have like a linen wallpaper with these brackets. Those are beautiful. Sarah, where'd you get your brackets? Your brackets here.
But then I rub and buffed them.
Amazon with rub and buff. Those are beautiful.
They're actually cast iron.
I'm gonna
but
copy
I
you.
wanted
I'll be
gold
copying you.
No, the brackets.
This was a coat closet, and she opened it up. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like more resources, I help women connect and learn more about God in my behind the scenes group and bespoke design retreats. I also help women expand their talents with my Elite Decorating Academy and seasonal decor boxes. I will leave the links to these resources in the description box below.